Burger King new Spider-Verse Whopper review. I'm going to say this right now. This is my favorite food reviewer I have ever watched. I haven't seen this video, but I saw his other one last night. At 2 a.m., I was watching him review the Checkers Cheddar burger. He's a small channel, too. I'm already going to like this video, bro. See, only 8.1K views.
Written down the words to say. It is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out. Wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're...
Hello, I am Joe. I am very hungry, and thank you for stopping by the Joe is Hungry channel, created right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Today, it's time for the Joe is Hungry weekly.
This is honestly like my favorite channel. I don't give a if you guys don't want to watch this. We're watching because this man is so wholesome.
Day shout-outs, starting with Christy Love Brooks, Me Main, Julian, a.k.a. Happy Gardening Frog, happy birthday.
All right, I'm going to skip the birthdays. He says happy birthday to a lot of people.
Food poll because you're sending me to Burger King to check out their new Spider-Verse.
The Spider-Verse Whopper, no way!
Whopper. You may ask, what is this Spider-Verse Whopper I speak of? Besides being sort of a weird promotion for the new Spider-Man spin-off animated movie, the Burger King Spider-Verse Whopper is made from a single flame-grilled 1/4 pound beef patty, 2 slices of melted Swiss cheese. They do this so it kind of looks like spiderwebs when you pull it apart. Doesn't make any sense to me. Mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomatoes, pickles, ketchup, and onions on a dyed red bun with black sesame seeds. To put it in simpler terms, this is nothing but a cheese Whopper with Swiss instead of American cheese, and a heavy dose of beet juice to dye the hamburger bun red. Each one of these will add 795 calories onto your daily diet.
That's not that much. I mean, how much? I always thought a burger was like 1,000 or more. How much is a Wendy's Baconator? Probably like fucking 5,000 calories. Baconator calories. Only 970? Really? 60 grams of fat, though.
Have the stats on the screen and in the description below. In order to get one of these novelty burgers, you're going to have to shell out $6.39. Make it a medium combo for $10.59 before taxes in Georgia. Is it worth the extra cash to possess the Spider Whopper? We won't know until later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test and calculate the actual relative fast food price per ounce. So let's take the plunge down that Spider-Verse rabbit hole and roll the drive-through ad.
This is my second favorite scene. He always does he has like a segment, right? He does steps. He does a step-by-step review every time. It's always the same. It's just different shit he's reviewing. This is my second favorite part.
Burger King in
when he orders the food.
Cartersville, Georgia.
Thank you for choosing Burger King. You rule. What can I get for you?
I had an online order for 3 of the Spider-Verse Whoppers.
My name Joseph.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Joseph. Come on, pull up the second window. What's up?
Nothing.
Why you want? Hey, how you doing? I can park you around to the mobile parking spot in the front. I'll bring you right out.
I've got my Spider-Verse Whoppers. Let's go ahead and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Spider-Verse Whopper number 1 comes in at 128.
He's not going to like that. It's not going to pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. It's not. That's too low. He likes a solid 160. He likes a solid 160. He said it before, you know. Being a Joe is Hungry fan, you know. It's not going to pass it.
Fahrenheit. Spider-Verse Whopper number 2 comes in at 118.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Spider-Verse Whopper number 3 comes in at 117.0 degrees Fahrenheit. I wish I had better news, Burger King. I wish y'all cooked them like you used to back in the 60s and 70s, but you choose not to. Even though you didn't invent not cooking to order, you have perfected it. Because today, you fail the Joe is Hungry temperature test. So now
F. It's too cold. It's too cold. They need a hotter burger, right? The Spider-Verse burger, he wants you to be a scalding hot right off the fucking griddle. Right off the fucking griddle. Eat that shit, it's boiling in your mouth. The oil is still fucking scalding.
Travel this little web, head back to the studios, and do the Joe is Hungry weight test.
It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. I hate ASMR. I love this.
Number 1 weighs in at 10.85 ounces. Spider Whopper number 2 weighs in at 10.50 ounces. Spider-Verse Whopper number 3 weighs in at 10.65 ounces.
It's gonna pass the consistency test. It will. It will. That's very close. He'll like that. Joe is hungry. We'll enjoy that.
Or 301.
This guy's a legend. I know, dude. Okay. I'm gonna keep it real. I was high as shit last night watching his videos, and it was like, honestly, the most entertained I've been in the longest time. Like, I don't even know why. Like, more entertained than watching a movie.
Grams. They're all pretty close on the weights. So today, I'm going to give him a pass on the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Now, if you add them all.
Okay, I'm gonna think that he'll give it a decent review in the end. But I don't know his thoughts on Burger King. He really shit on the cheddar burger. He fucking hated it.
All up, average them out, do the math. You're going to come up with a middle of the road 60 cents an ounce.
Pretty
so
cheap.
now it's time for the
This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Joe is Hungry big reveal.
He's gonna wiggle a knife. That looks disgusting. That looks so fucking gross. Oh my god, that looks so gross. He'll take it apart. He'll take it apart and put it back together for a fucking montage. Yeah, there it is.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like.
Wow, dude.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's
Oh, like, dude, look how thick those tomatoes are. That's like really, I feel like that should be like false advertising when companies do that.
supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. It's got a little bit of bun crush factor going on there, a little bit of edge bleed through already, but that
Joe's
really
biased because his name is Joe? No, it's because he does sick-ass fucking montages when he's fucking rolling up to the goddamn Burger King and it's playing some fucking Russian techno music. And then he asks for a fucking burger.
it doesn't tell the tale because
And then
we
he
have
does
one
the little wiggle knife. That's my favorite part.
more test to do, and that would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test.
And you know, he doesn't do one bite, right? He's like an honest reviewer, right? Who's that guy with the slicked back hair? He's my second favorite, right? Because he'll genuinely review it. I hate the one bite reviews. You got to get a couple in. He'll eat half the fucking burger and then tell you what he thinks about it. He'll eat half the... Last night, he ate half the fucking cheddar burger, and he was like, this is disgusting. He ate like half of it. He was like, I hate this.
Engage.
I hate the world and everything in it. I hate the seasonal skies.
And he plays sensual music in slow-mo as he bites it.
Please don't be no one else that you on. So I hate the world and everything in it. Just to get you off.
Nice Diet Coke to wash it down. That's usually his drink of choice.
They say that the beet juice doesn't have any flavor. I beg to disagree. Maybe it's a little power of suggestion, a little bit psychosomatic, but there's a faint sweetness reminiscent of beets that's in this that's not in their normal bun. The lettuce and tomatoes seem relatively fresh and adds that crunchiness I'm used to in a normal Whopper. They don't skimp on the mayonnaise. There's plenty of cheese. Speaking of the cheese, the Swiss they talk about tastes an awful lot like white American cheese, probably because it is. Otherwise, this is just a Whopper with cheese with a very faint taste of beets. I realize we're mixing hot and cold ingredients. I'll give them that, but I think maintaining safe temperatures at Burger King is something that is probably lost on the staff. I've had Whoppers before, and they're generally a little bit hotter than that. Now it's time to give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9.
See, here we go. Like, yeah, free fall to food hell, middle of the road, above average drive-through, decent fast food, local, food to travel greater than 30, food to travel greater than 30 miles. Who the fuck is gonna drive 30 miles to get a fucking fast food burger? Food nirvana, almost never. I'm going to guess that he gives it a 6 to 7.
When I say once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieved, 5 and down is that all too familiar slippery slope to the pits and depths of food hell. So let's go ahead and give this thing the score that it truly deserves.
Oh, God. 5. Now I'm guessing 5. I don't think it's going to be a 6.
There's plenty of mayonnaise, plenty of pickles, covers up the taste of the bread. I'm gonna go 5-1. If it would have been hotter, I would have gone higher. That is my number. That is my review.
Wow, that's an honest review, too. You know, I fuck with that because I feel like a lot of the food reviewers today are just shilling out 9s, shilling out 10s, right? They're just fucking giving, oh, the Spider-Verse burger, a 9.7. Like, get the fuck out of here, 9.7. You're telling me it's the best, almost the best burger you've ever had. Like, I like that one guy that wears the suit and reviews mozzarella sticks on TikTok. We watched him the other day, but he rates shit so high. Joe is Hungry will not stray away from giving something a fucking 3. Do we watch another one? Oh, there's so many other videos. If we have time at the end of stream, we'll watch another one. He's my new favorite YouTuber. 2 pieces of chicken wedged together.
On, dip my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Two foreign cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya. Mini skirt on, dip my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Two foreign cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya.
I am hungry. My name is Joe, and you're at the Joe is Hungry channel, filmed, produced, and curated right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. I would like to give a special Joe is Hungry shout out to Scott Messersmith, Thomas McGrady, Allison.
Oh, he's doing the birthday shout outs. He's doing the birthday shout outs. They're going to pass him.
You are. Take care of yourself. I'd like to thank each and every one of you that filled out the poll. So by popular demand, we're heading back to KFC to check out their limited time offer, the Kentucky Fried Chicken Double Down Fried Chicken Sandwich, which is made with 2 white meat double breaded extra crispy chicken breast fillets, 2 slices of hickory smoked bacon, melted cheese, real mayonnaise, or their signature spicy sauce. And if you haven't
There's no bread. It's just a fucking chicken.
picked up on it yet, there is no bread. Each one of these pseudo sandwiches piles 6. There's no bread. Each one of these pseudo sandwiches.
Oh, I feel like eating that would be like the messiest thing ever. I'm hungry as fuck, but like, dude.
Piles 610 calories onto your daily diet. I have the stats.
I don't know if I would eat. I would rather just have some fucking chicken.
On the screen, and
Calories from fat, saturated fat, trans fat. There's a gram. That's not that bad. I mean, still, you don't want trans fat at all. Cholesterol, there's some. Sodium, there's a fucking shitload. It's 37 grams of fat, 11 grams of saturated fat. Shitload of protein, though.
and in the description below, each a la carte order will deplete your net worth with the princely sum of $8.99. Make it a combo for a breathtaking $11.99 before taxes in Georgia.
Yo, KFC gives the worst fucking sizes for drinks. They have, like, European-styled larges. Like, a large drink at KFC is like a fucking small at McDonald's.
Believe it or not, KFC has a posted serving weight of 248
I
grams.
still love KFC, though, but that shit's expensive. I remember I bought a KFC chicken bucket and, like, fucking fries and all this other shit. It was like $50. I was like, I have never spent fucking $50 at a fast food drive-thru.
Or 8.75 ounces. If my math is correct, which it is, it comes out to an eye-popping $1.03 an ounce. Is this a good deal? Really doesn't sound like it, but we won't know until later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test and calculate the relative fast food price per ounce. I've been wanting to try this out, so let's see if KFC is going to blow the Joe is Hungry temperature test. So let's go for it and roll the drive-thru at Kentucky Fried Chicken in Cartersville, Georgia.
Thank you, KFC. I may have.
Could I get
And
3
he got the
double down?
220s out for that one.
Okay, classic or spicy?
Say again?
You want them classic or you want them spicy?
However it comes normal, crispy, right?
No, it's the double down, but the sauce on the double down, you can get the regular marinade
Oh,
or
no,
the
no.
spicy marinade.
Yeah, just regular mayonnaise, not spicy. Thank you. Sorry.
Just a sandwich only.
That's it.
Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you, Joe Brown.
Yo, crank that volume, turn it way up, turn it way up, turn it way
That's it, like 3 minutes. I don't know.
He has like 10 cameras on his car.
Thank you, love.
Why'd he film this? It's part of the segment.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good day. Real hot. Be careful, okay?
Good. All right, I've got my double downs. Now it's time for me to pull off in a little better spot and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they don't pass the temperature test. I think KFC does cook their chicken pretty close to when you would buy it, but because the sandwich bread is now chicken, it's not going to insulate heat very well.
Get your weapon, get your blade out. Damage, then you gon' pay up.
I'm gonna guess like 105, like something low.
Double down number 1 comes in at 168.8.
Oh, he's gonna like that. Yeah, he's gonna like that.
Degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah,
Double down
Joe's
number
gonna
2
like
comes
that
in
one.
at 159.3
Oh,
degrees
that one's not
Fahrenheit.
that good.
Double down number 3 comes in at 162.9 degrees
I think he gives it a
Fahrenheit.
pass.
I actually expect him to be a little bit warmer than that, being how they made me wait, and they said they cooked him to order. But KFC, with those temperatures, you don't disappoint. Cartersville, KFC, you pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. So now it's time to put the screws to him a little bit more.
Bravo.
Head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Double down number 1 weighs in at 10.05 ounces. Double down number 2 weighs in at 12.35 ounces. Double down number 3 weighs in at 10.95 ounces.
Won't pass the consistency test. If it was a 10.9, 10.05, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. But the 12.35, you know, that's an outlier. He's probably going to eat that one because that's kind of the best deal. But those two are, you're kind of skipping them out there.
Or 310 grams. KFC, you surprised me. You well exceeded
Wouldn't it be cold right now? Yeah, but he also sometimes eats it in the car.
your own posted serving weights. If you take these numbers, add them up, divide them out, do the math, you come up with a much more reasonable 78 cents an ounce. So far, so good, KFC. Hopefully this trend continues because we're
My
going to
favorite
do
part.
the Joe is Hungry big reveal.
Let's get it. Popping bottles nightly. Yeah, we're dancing slightly. This bass has got me feisty. Whoa, popping bottles nightly.
That looks fucking disgusting. Oh my god, that looks fucking disgusting. Holy shit. Dude, that looks like the palest chicken in the world with fucking cheese just dripping down that bitch.
Slightly. This bass has got me feisty. Let's get it.
That bacon looks all right. I would still probably say it probably tastes good as fuck. But like, that shit looks disgusting. Big cop, bring out the wiggle knife.
Whoa.
There it is. There it is.
Let's get it.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like.
It's just way darker. I would honestly say the bacon's kind of similar. I would just say that this shit, like even the foldage on the fucking, like the crispiness kind of looks there. It's just like, that shit's like almost white, and that's like literally orange.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This thing
It
is
looks
a
kind of wet. Does it look crispy? It looks wet.
beast. Where does it end and where does it begin? I guess if you're a vegetarian, this next part is not for you. Well, there's only one more thing to do
Oh, his
here.
mouth is fucking watering. Oh yeah, he's gonna devour that shit.
And that would be, as usual, the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test. Engage.
We may have had
Yeah, the slow-mo central music. There it is. Oh, front center bite.
we may have had difference.
Slow it down.
It's a lot. It looks like a lot of cheese, actually. Already chugging the Diet Coke? He's already done with it? I don't think he's going to like it that much. Oh, he might be biting again. Oh, going in for another round, too. Probably some dried chicken if he needed the fucking Diet Coke that early on.
If you have cholesterol problems, stay away. If you're on a sodium-restricted diet, run for your life, because this is a flavorful, salty mouthful of meat, and it's not even a bad value. flavorful, salty mouthful of meat. And it's not even a bad
Damn.
value. I expect it to be a little bit dry with all the breast meat. It's really not. The breading is crispy and has that great KFC flavor we all know so well. The cheese holds it all together so it doesn't fall apart. The strip of bacon is worth doing a little bit of food mining for. If you're gonna go through with this, you need to get some extra napkins. If you wanna be bad and eat something decadent, this is for you. Now it's time to give this thing a score. If y'all don't know my scale is 1 to 10.
All right, what are we guessing here? What are we guessing that he rates it? He was saying a lot of like PSAs of like, this might not be for you. I feel like he probably didn't dislike it that much though. Would it be better than the fucking Spider Whopper? Yeah. I think he gives it a fucking 5.7. I don't think it I think it maybe less than a 7. I think it's between 5.5 and 6.5.
9 being the best. Anything above 9?
I think he probably is gonna just make fun of the fact that it's literally just a fucking stupid. It's kind of like a dumb idea. Like, it's not even a sandwich.
A once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that all too familiar? Slippery slope to the pits and depths of food hell. So let's go ahead and give this thing the number that it truly deserves.
5.5. 5.5.
This thing puts a smile on my face when I bite into it.
Ooh, last minute change, chat, last minute change, 6.8.
8-1.
Oh my god! An 8-1? An 8-1? What is that on the scale?
This is for you. Now it's time to give this thing a score.
Bro,
If
I
y'all
need
don't
to
know
go eat that. Food to travel greater than 30 miles. He would go 30 miles to eat that? I gotta get it. Is it still a thing?
This thing puts a smile on my face when I bite into it.
Wow.
8-1. That is my number. That is my review. And hopefully we'll see you all again in the next video.
My god, dude. I need to see the comments. I've never seen Joe so ready to do the bite test. He was mumbling his words. Yeah, you knew he wanted to eat that shit. That motherfucker was watering. Surprise reveal, was not expecting to look so mouth-watering. I don't think it looked so mouth-watering. I think it looked a bit underwhelming. I think it was more honest to picture than the fucking Spider Whopper, though. Haven't seen Joe give such a high rating before. It sure looks good. Now I want to try. If you like sodium like I do. Yeah, so it's salty. Damn.